All right, welcome back. Let's talk about this story. I'm going to read a short report from Politico, and then maybe you can bring us up to speed what's going on with the polls. Apparently, it is revealing some interesting things. Um, According to Politico, it says where the race between Trump and Harris stands on Labor Day. That's today. According to our polling expert, a race that Kamala Harris leads nationally is the equivalent of a knife fight in a phone booth and is set to be decided in a smaller than usual number of states. Labor Day in a critical mile marker on the road to the general election, and Kamala Harris has reached it with a slim advantage over Donald Trump. But the former president will still be well within striking distance if the election were held today. Because of Republicans' advantage in the Electoral College, a race that Harris leads nationally by between 2 or 4% points on average is the equivalent of a knife fight in a phone booth, and is set to be decided in a smaller than usual number of states. The polls are extraordinarily tight in all of them, and that isn't expected to change much over the next 9 weeks. In modern presidential elections, where the race stands on Labor Day, it's usually pretty close to where it ends up once the votes are counted. Of the 7 votes that both campaigns have identified as the core electoral college battlegrounds, Harris leads Trump in 3 of them: the Blue Wall states of Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, according to multiple polling averages. But those leads are small. In only one state, Wisconsin, does an average show a greater than 3 point margin for the president? Sorry, does an average show a greater than 3 point margin for the vice president?
Vice President. Yes.
Yes. In 3 others, Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada, the polls are so close that different polling averages have different leaders as of Sunday night. Only in the remaining swing state, North Carolina, which Trump won in both 2016 and 2020, does the former president lead in all 3 polling averages. 538, Real Clear Politics and Silver Bulletin, the new data journalism site, from 538 founder Nate Silver. But that lead is only around 1 point. The 3 states where Harris has a modest lead would be sufficient to win the presidency if she also wins the traditionally blue states and earns the electoral vote from Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, where a split ticket Survey USA poll released on Saturday gave her a 5 point lead over Trump. In short, Harris is narrowly ahead in the Rust Belt, which would be enough to win, but Trump is breathing down her neck. And those are also the states where the polling has been least accurate and specifically underestimated Trump in the past 2 elections. Former Secretary of the State Hillary Clinton led Trump in all 3 states in 2016, only to lose them. And now President Joe Biden's prospects looked like a slam dunk going into 2020 election, but he barely escaped with victories in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Meanwhile, the candidates are essentially tied in the Sun Belt, where Trump is narrowly leading in the only state he won in the past that's now up for grabs. That's a big change from earlier in the summer when Trump held consistent leads in the Sun Belt states over Biden when he was the presumptive nominee. Feel free to stop me when you're ready.
Yeah, and really, I mean, let get it going at this point.
Okay, all
The
right.
truth of the matter is that I like the polls the way they are coming. Remember, I said Kamala Harris should continue as the underdog in this whole encounter. For
Mm-hmm.
example, today, you see, I want to believe that some of the things the media, the corporate media is
Mm-hmm.
doing, I don't want to talk of the drive-by media. I mean, and I see your Sharp Edge News as part of the mainstream media. on this subject. Part
Mm.
of what they are doing deliberately is to make sure that they underplay that instinct to win some and get overly excited so much so that we all become lethargic again. Something that was witnessed 2016, 2017 in that encounter between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. That is what nobody wants at this uh, at this point. So deliberately, that mayor is reporting this in mayor tone with cautionary note. I think is on purpose on part of the media to continue to clothe the emperor, that is Donald Trump, in this with this false facade, false narrative that the delusional narrative that he is still relevant. Honestly, reality shows that right now this guy is engulfed. He is really dazed. He does not really know what formula to use to be able to, all the cards is put on the table, trying to demean, trying to bring on board racist card and what have you. Everything is really bouncing back on his face. He has some support, considerable, no doubt, but is it significant enough to flip the card or to flip victory to his side? I doubt. I doubt. Today, note the number of places, the stumps that Kamala is having: Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, on and on. Tonight, just as you and I are talking, she may have finished a session with President Joe Biden in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, after going to some forum earlier in the day with what's it called? Auto Workers Union and all over the place. As you and I are talking, the feeble and senseless thing that Donald Trump is doing is to hold in Mar-a-Lago, not knowing nothing on the card, nothing on the schedule. This is somebody they are giving all this. Now, this North Carolina that they are saying, he is having like a 1-point lead or edge. Are you listening? In North Carolina.
I can hear you. You can hear me, right?
I really know that is what gives me a clue that the whole thing is being underplayed deliberately. Yeah. Do you know what the Democratic candidate for governor, the kind of bump that guy is having, a significant, considerable, if not phenomenal, 20-point lead in that race. And you think some of that will not come to Kamala? And some other races there. This year is the year, honestly, if it does not happen, that major toss-up would occur. Something you can compare with the political equivalent of seismic, an earthquake, earth-shaking event that will shift the tectonic plate of the direction of this country. Honestly, then give me something else. In fact, like the Yorubas will say, no, don't let us go there because of people who will want to hang it on us that we are cruel towards animal. I would have said, Toba Paja for me, Lord, Toba Paja for me, but I do, yes. But what I'm saying is that, honestly, this is a race that I see Donald Trump losing. Are you going to talk of his desecration of the Aloe Grants, of military cemetery at Arlington? Are you going to talk of the book that just came from Fred Trump Jr., the son of his late elder brother, whom he used to denigrate? From what we now know, the new narrative that is out there, Donald Trump did not even do well like his elder brother that gave him that yielded the place for corporate prominence. That man that gave him the opportunity to be able to come to prominence as the apparent heir to the fortunes of the patriarch of the family. Since we are now hearing that this guy lacks empathy, doesn't show kindness towards a disabled member of the larger Trump family, which is a clue as to how he denigrates everybody that he thinks everybody he thinks does not measure up to his own standard of humanity, and so on and so forth. So all these things are going to interplay. This, I don't, like Delegiwa will put it, this will go beyond shockability, quote and unquote. You know.
Okay. Well,
yes.
9
this
weeks.
Is going to shock so many of us.
Nine more weeks to go. Is that what they're saying?
That's what I'm saying, and so much of all this will be shipping away. And this guy is so recalcitrant. It does not change. He's not teachable. He's such a difficult individual to manage, like I told you the other day. For example, you are cutting his finger, yet he's slipping in that ring. He is so stubborn, almost to the point of obstinacy. Look, check it out. Everybody is complaining about his desecration and disrespect for the sleeping heroes of this country at Arlington Cemetery. What does it do? Goes on social media and everywhere, showing the video and pictures of, the pictures that he took while there.
Right.
Insurrection, we're still talking of insurrection at, what do you call it? The Capitol. This time around, you are finding him staging that kind of insurrection in the graveyard. How does somebody invade the peace of a national cemetery like that, dedicated to generations of heroes of this country, and you are correcting him? What did they do? They got the family of the family that invited him there. They got that family to record a video today to say, "Oh, how come Kamala Harris did not call them, did not visit with them, that Donald Trump showed up?" You see, the way he weaponizes every opportunity, every gold standard of this country, and the ex-service people, they are watching. The veterans are speaking up. I do not think they will want to give him a easy pass this time around. So even within the core Trump family, the Trump large extended family, it does not enjoy much support. It doesn't enjoy significant support there. People see through his narcissistic instincts. And that is what this nation has to deal with at this moment. All of us, I've identified one reason why I cannot vote for him. I can't stand the way he denigrates us, those of us with disabilities. No. I won't give him my vote for such a, yes, I'm an independent. I'm no longer even searching. My mind is made up on where I want to vote. And that is where I will vote. Yes. Because in my native African culture, it said, "Alagbara mamiru baba ole." If you say you are mighty, yet you are thoughtless, yes, you are chief amongst the villains. You are chief amongst people who really do not have gumption. And that is where he belongs. I can't reward him for his poor discretionary judgments. I cannot.
Okay, so for now, let's just keep looking, right?
Right.
You're still feeling solid with regards to where this is going to end. Okay.
I'm giving it to Kamala Harris.
All right. Good.
And
All right.
Tim
Thank
Walz.
you. All right, everybody. Let us know. Join the conversation in the comment area. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and follow. And let's continue some of the stories for today. We'll be right back.